All sports, all plays. Yeah. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. 365, we making up plays. You talking the game, get you through the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety, topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. Hitting the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, like working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. All sports, all plays.
One, go! Welcome to the Red Kingdom. Yeah. Red Kingdom. Welcome to the Red Kingdom. Yeah. Red Kingdom. Welcome to the place where we run it. Place really haunted by number 58 is DT the Great, and we've flown it. Hate and we shun it. No competition, the opposition fake. I don't think they really want it. Loud is the recipe. Loud sitting next to me, no doubt. Now we are proud that we get to see KC Chiefs come and break these geeks, make them taste these cleats. Welcome to the Red Kingdom. Yeah. Red Kingdom.
What's going on, ASAP fam and Chiefs Kingdom? Welcome to another episode of Red Kingdom, special Thursday edition.
Thursday.
We're here on a Thursday. Look, when everybody at home gets sick, you have to make sure everything is good.
Gotta make sure everything's good. Got to.
Everything is good. So we weren't here on Tuesday. But this is Victory Thursday. So victory.
Hey, but Thursday. This is a different one. This feels different. You know why? Because we drinking on that great Tyreek Hill tea that he couldn't achieve, baby. What happened out there in Germany, Mr. Hill?
What happened, man?
Man, we thought it was gonna be one way.
Yeah. 8 catches for 65 yards.
No touchdowns, man.
No touchdowns.
So he didn't get to do a celebration he was hoping for.
Yeah, he wanted to.
Yeah.
It didn't happen. So all that about, the Chiefs about to get this work and all of that.
Nah.
Didn't happen.
It did not happen.
Did not happen. And the Chiefs are now, I keep track of this. The Chiefs are now 2-0 when the opposing team talks stuff. Remember Burrowhead last year for the AFC Championship game. We handled that. Tyreek, they gonna get this work.
Did not happen.
Didn't happen. We handled that.
4-0 in international games too.
Yeah, 4-0 in international.
Hey, when we go out of the States, hey, we don't disappoint. So we're gonna see a lot of more Chiefs jerseys out there internationally.
That's right. Yeah, and that stadium was mostly Chiefs fans.
All right, boy, it looked good. I ain't gonna lie. The German at national anthem threw me off a little bit, but but it was a sight to see. I appreciate Germany having our flag there secondary. That they didn't have to do that at all. So I appreciate that.
Yeah. So shout out to Germany. They were wonderful hosts. The crowd was very loud and it was lively. So yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome. To all those that hate on the Chiefs and always have something to say, we have this for you.
Know your role and shut your mouth, you jabroni.
And there it is.
There it be.
There it is. Kansas City Chiefs get the victory against the Miami Dolphins, 21-14. Tyreek Hill was responsible for a touchdown, but it helped us.
Thank you, Tyreek.
Yeah, thank you, Tyreek, for that. Another great play by Trent McDuffie, who has played awesome this year. He should be a Pro Bowler.
Oh, it's no should be. That if he's not, NFL's rigged.
Yeah, it's rigged.
He's not a Pro Bowler. It's rigged, man.
It's rigged, man. So another great defensive play by Trent McDuffie on that strip of Hill. The offense looked good on the first drive. It was boom, 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 bam, touchdown. It felt like the old days.
It did feel like the old days.
It was like, okay, we figured it out. Everything is good now. We didn't stay that way. So let's start with it's so much good to talk about with the defensive side. Let's save that for a sec. Let's talk about the offense here. So they jump out 14-0. And then again, it was 2 quarters of not doing so much. So now I'm trying to understand because Tony had a catch. He looked good on it. You know, Sky Moore had a catch, looked good on it. Neither one gets targeted the rest of the game. MVS drops a wide open pass downfield.
Of course.
Yeah. So with the guys we have, because this is what we have. We can't trade. Nobody's going nowhere. This is what we have. I don't even think you can blame Matt Nagy, because if the guys are getting open and they can't even catch it, it's like, well, I called the play, everything went right. All you had to do was catch it. And that's not even happening.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, the only questionable play call was late in the game. This is when I really screamed at my TV. It's 3rd and 1. You get the first down. You can basically run out the clock. You know, darn near. I think Miami had like 2 timeouts left. You don't give the ball to Isaiah Pacheco. Isaiah Pacheco's not even in the game on 3rd and 1, and they pass it. I'm not understanding that. It's frustrating because each time this happens, Andy will come out in his press conference and say, yeah, we probably should have ran. It's like, yeah, we probably should have ran. And it's like, okay, you say that. But when these situations come up, we're still doing the same thing. Isaiah Pacheco and that offensive line is good enough to get you a yard.
That's a fact, though. I know they are.
It's not hard. I understand this is a pass-first offense and all of that. Okay. But this might be the year where it's like, hey, maybe we need to start running the ball 40% of the time. If we don't have the guys that can catch, if we don't have a number 1 option out there other than Kelsey,
that's it.
Then why not run the ball more?
Well, Greg, that could be a plethora of things. I'm going to say it might be because of Mahomes' greatness. They feel like, well, Mahomes can get it. We understand Isaiah Pacheco is who he is, but we got Pat, so Pat can make a play over Isaiah Pacheco in a sense. And unfortunately, I feel like that could be the downfall of the Chiefs. That's play calling to me. Instead of going against your better judgment, you should run it, but you like, we got the generational talent at quarterback. We'll get the first down regardless. So what's the big deal? The big deal is teams have figured it out. We're gonna we're gonna guard everybody. Nobody's a number one target except Kelsey. He's aging anyway, just to be honest. He's been taking a beating this year. You could just tell, even through the catches, it's not the same explosiveness. Like, so teams are understanding Kansas City's not gonna run in. If they do, they're not gonna stay with it. So everybody's figuring us out instead of play calling. You know what? We're gonna come punch him in the mouth for a whole drive. We're gonna run it. And if we get stalled out, we get stalled out. Basically, to say we are going to dedicate this to the run, at least give Isaiah Pacheco an opportunity to show you that he can't do it. At least give him an opportunity. Like, the Chiefs are not, they're so past first, they're not even allowing they have a great running back committee. Like, you got Isaiah Pacheco, you got McKinnon, you got Clyde. Like, you have these good running backs, but you choose to be like, you know what? They're secondary. If we got them, we'll get them on the screen or, a pass. So for me, I feel like it's a little bit because of Mahomes' greatness. He make things happen. So they're like, we don't really need to run.
Yeah, I get that, and I would like to know on these short yardage plays, who's coming up with the play first? Is it Matt Nagy being like, hey, let's pass on this? Or is it Andy saying, hey, let's pass on this? Because this didn't really happen last year. If EB is the offensive coordinator, I feel like they run the ball on 3rd and 1.
So now do you see why they was getting to it though?
Yeah. I see that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's
maybe that'll lead to another offensive coordinator walking out or something. But if so, let's, for instance, let's say that was Matt Nagy saying, okay, let's pass. That's when Andy needs to get on the headset and say, no. 24 blast or whatever the run play is, we running the ball. We're not doing that. So I don't know if Andy needs to take more control of the play calling. I always assumed that he was 80% of the offensive calls anyway.
I would say 70. I wouldn't say 80.
Okay, well, 70, 70-30, and I want him to, if a play doesn't sound right, I want him to say something. Like,
it's
okay,
not a personality, man.
But I'm like, you gotta be like,
unless we were losing. Now we would have lost 2 straight.
Yeah.
Then Andy's like, okay, you're clearly not capable. So I need to come. You know what I'm saying? I think since we're winning, he like, is we winning ugly. We'll figure it out during the season. Andy has a very, to me, non-confrontational type of personality. Like, you get paid to do this, I get paid to do this. If you make me look bad, then I got to come down and do your job. Then we'll have a discussion. EB to me was different because he like, I don't care about this generational talent. He can be talented. He still has to be coached. You know what I mean? So I think he was like that with a lot of players. He was not, I'm not your friend. Like, I'm here to do a job. We here to do a job. We can be friendly, but I'm not your friend. My job is on the line just like yours is. So we not buddy. Mac Nagy's like, oh, you're 2 Super Bowls? Hey, if you say this is what it is, like, let's go with it. Like,
let's go with it.
And Andy, I can tell Andy be like, did they draw that up? Nah, you know what I mean? I didn't like that, but it's too late now. So for me, Matt Nagy is too like, I don't want to rock the boat. It is Patrick Mahomes. AB is like, he's another.
Forget that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, he's great, but I'm being here for a job as well. Mm-hmm. So if you make me look bad, then what does that say for me? I'm going to be gone.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, true. That's true. And sometimes there are times in the season where your coordinator or your coach, they need to put their foot in you.
Facts.
And I can't really see Matt Nagy doing that.
He can't.
Now they might get into it as far as trying to figure out plays and stuff, he might raise his voice on that. But as far as like him just doing it on his own, like, hey, we need to get it in gear now, and like he's not gonna do that. Whereas EB is one saying, hey, MFs, y'all need to get it, y'all need to get in gear now. Like this, we gotta get going. So maybe the Chiefs need that kick in the butt from somebody.
Yeah, we've seen this is what happens when you don't have it.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes Eric Bieniemy was made out to be the villain in my opinion, but in actuality, he actually helped the team in a lot more ways than we realize. Like sometimes you need that stern, I'm not your friend type of coach. Like Andy's already like, hey, we're gonna get, you know what I mean? And so you don't have that real voice in there to be like, hey, we're not doing this. Is 3rd and 1. Why are we throwing the ball? Matter of fact, we're not throwing it. Hey, 22 Black, like you can hear Eric Bieniemy doing that in the. I see it now. I'm like, okay. And Patrick Mahomes will look like whatever. Hand it off, first down. You know what I mean? So it's like you can be mad all you want, but I got the result I needed.
Right.
Instead of now, it's like, hey Matt, I'm not running that. I'm gonna do da da da. Okay, Pat. Da 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 da. Like I'll be like, this is crazy. Like you the coach, not him. Like you're the coach.
You're the coach. Yeah. Yeah, I look. But I knew this was gonna be what it was. Shout out Chris.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate you.
When they elevated Matt Nagy as offensive coordinator, I knew this is what it would be. I'm not talking about numbers wise and what the offense would look like. What I mean is he was going to be the more laid back guy.
The yes man.
Yeah. It was going to be a Pat, what would you like? What plays you like? What, it was going to be like that. Whereas EB was be like, these are the plays we're going to run. You may not like them. That's okay. We're going to run these plays.
Did you realize how many times Mahomes last year would change the play and then it didn't work and he'll come back to the sideline, him and Airbnb getting why would you do that? And now I didn't realize it at the time. I'm like, why are they so mad at each other? He probably called a play. Pat was like, no, that's not going to work. Didn't work. Boom. Now it's like, for me, we are not going to go. How do you have the same offense, literally same player for player, and your offense look totally different? Like that's play calling. Like
yeah, definitely. Yeah, so, it is. And you would hope it gets better from this point. I mean, they have the bye week to kind of get things straight. Now, I will say this. So next Monday night, we play the Eagles. If the offense doesn't look different next Monday night, then that's just what it's going to be for the rest of the season. This is the last shot. You have a bye week. You have a chance to get things right and correct any problems that's going on. If they can get it right after a bye week, then it's just not going to happen this year. It's just, I mean, we're halfway through the season. These things that are going on, they should have been already fixed. But this is what we have as far as options for Patrick to throw to.
Listen, only one thing needs to change, Greg.
Well, what's that?
We can't do any trades. So all I would suggest is you let go of Matt Nagy as far as his duties of like solely calling the plays. I was gonna make a joke, but I'll be serious. Like, if you relieve him of like just solely calling the plays, and Andy takes over a little bit, I think you will see a major change. The reason why I say that, I don't think even Matt Nagy, to me, has confidence in what's he calling. Does he? I think he's thinking more about is Mahomes gonna like it? Is the offense gonna like? No, you make a play because of your skill set. You stick with it. You have your quarterback execute it, and we going. I don't care about his feelings. Like, to be honest, like I'm trying to win games. My whole job is to make sure we're in the best position offensively. I don't think Spags is like, is Chris Jones gonna be mad if I do? No, he like, hey, bro, like I need you to get here and I need you to be there. But he has the freedom because he's shown, hey, you can line up on this side, that side, cool. If once that doesn't work anymore, then we'll fix it. But right now, I got you locked and loaded. So I think Matt Nagy has to get out of that. I don't want to disappoint Mahomes. Mahomes doesn't pay you like the Clark family does. So when you don't do a good job, it's gonna make them be like, hey, we really don't need you. We was doing better when you weren't here. So I feel like if he stopped caring about Mahomes' quote unquote feelings and how it's gonna affect their relationship, I think we'll be better off.
Yeah, true. That's very true. He is what we have right now as far as calling plays. I think what you'll see going forward now is Andy will kind of be a little more hands-on than normal, probably on that side of the ball. That's where I say if the offense doesn't look different in this Philly game, then I don't know what else there is to be done. Because they had a whole bye week to get ready for this game. So, and the Eagles secondary is trash. Yeah, I said the Eagles fans, y'all secondary is trash, just like it was in the Super Bowl.
Well, they got something to say with us too. They can be like, your offense is trash.
Oh, yeah, but look.
Hey.
The way this secondary is, now I will say this. As bad as this Philly secondary is, if Patrick Mahomes cannot get 300 plus yards on this secondary, there is a problem.
That's what I'm saying. You saying they secondary? I'm telling you, Greg. Like we got a lot of problems on offense. Like
because it ain't no way Dak can be up here looking all good every time he play Philly, and then we can't put up no 300 passing yards on that secondary. No, they made Dak. You saw they was making Dak good.
Hey, different styles make different fights, man. Different styles make different fights.
Ain't no way. We all know Dak don't look that good. No.
I know. You Dallas fans, don't get mad. You know it's the truth. So
it's the truth.
Don't even get upset. You know that Dak is Dak. You know he's the Alex Smith of Dallas. So.
Right.
So.
Yeah, so I expect Patrick to have 300 plus passing yards, a couple touchdown passes. For the offense to look like it did against the Chargers, that's what I'm expecting next Monday night. If that doesn't happen, then that's a more serious problem to me.
Well, the only way I think Andy should Philly too. Yeah. Hey, Matt, I got it. I got it. You know what I mean? Like, hey, we good. Like, just watch me. Basically, just watch me. I'll show you what to do against this team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So,
just my opinion.
Awesome. Awesome game defensively against the Miami Dolphins. Miami had no points in the first half.
Shout out to Spags and the defense, man. Y'all out here. Boy, Spags, you trying to get a head coaching job.
He trying to get a head coach.
He said, hey, I'm tired of being on this. I want it all.
Yeah.
Don't leave us, Spags.
Don't leave. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet.
Be the superstar of the defensive coaching, man, because we need you.
Yes. That is that is the third time this season where the Chiefs have shut out their opponent in the first half. It's been a while since that happened. So the defense is great. Secondary is good. Our front four is good. Linebackers are good. Even with Nick Bolton out, everybody still played well. So as I've kind of hinted at this last week, I know this is not the 2000 Ravens defense or the 85 Bears, but I feel like this defense is good enough as it is right now to carry this Chiefs team to the Super Bowl if it has to.
It's carrying it now.
Yeah, it's carrying it now. And I feel like if they have to do it in the playoffs, like, okay, we need y'all to hold teams to, they can't get no more than 20. I think they can do that and carry us to the Super Bowl. Now, in the Super Bowl, we might have to score some points, but
in the playoffs, we're going to have to score.
I mean, the playoffs, you got to score too. But is this just a year just because this season is just different from the others? Is this the year where it's just like, man, defense, y'all just need to at least carry us to the Super Bowl, and then the offense might score 40 in the Super Bowl.
Hey, man, Greg, I think you like Usher, man. The offense is trading places, man. the defense is the rock stars, and the offense is they just second right now, man. I want to get some defensive jerseys. I've never thought to get a defensive player's jersey till now. Sign me up, Chris Jones, Nick Bolton. I want a jersey. But seriously, man, our defense right now is clicking. And I think a lot of people the casual fan is not giving our defense just due. This is the best defense I've seen since Derek Thomas and them was here. Like this, our defense is pretty stout to me. So for me, the offense at some point has to match his energy, because if it doesn't, we're gonna be watching the Super Bowl at home. And I know the defense, like, okay, this is cool, we getting the spotlight. But Mahomes, like, y'all good? Like, what's up? Because eventually we can't stop everybody.
Yeah.
The caliber of teams are going to get better. Like, we can only hope to contain people. So you're going to have to score. So we hold a team to 21 points and we lose, and you can't score over 20. It's like, I mean, what is it? We looking like Tampa when Brad Johnson was the quarterback. You know, like, come on, man. Like, we better than that, man. You the best quarterback in the league. We looking like that. That's how.
Yeah. That team did go on to win the Super Bowl, by the way.
Hey, with Brad Johnson.
They did go on to win. That's because they knew all the Raiders plays and all of that in the Super Bowl.
They still had to execute.
Yeah, they still had to execute it. What's up, Rob?
What's up, Rob?
That's for tuning in. Our receivers do suck, yes. Our defense is top tier, yes.
I can't even be mad at that because it's true.
It's true.
Except Travis Kelce, he's not a receiver. He might well be lumped in as one, because our next best one is MVS, and he's a vet, bro. And he doesn't. Mahomes still got to tell him to come back to the ball. Like, you a veteran. Like what is up? I know. Oh, yeah. I see why Aaron Rodgers used to be pissed. Like, hey, man, get him out of here.
Yeah, get him out.
I can't deal with this guy, man.
Yes. Has the offense taken a step back than in previous seasons? Yes. We're all hoping for like this magical thing to happen where the Chiefs go 5 straight games scoring 30 plus points. Now I'll say it this way: it's possible if everybody catches the ball.
Just catch it and secure it.
Start there, yeah. If everybody catches it, then yeah, it's possible. This is what we have. So I would say now. I was just about to get to that, Rob. I'm glad you said something. With the receivers that Mahomes has right now, I will post this on TikTok. I want all the fire that's gonna come with it.
Uh-oh.
If Patrick Mahomes wins the Super Bowl with the receivers he has this season, he is the GOAT, and Tom Brady is no longer the GOAT.
I give you that because he's basically throwing it to himself.
In that first Super Bowl season with Tom Brady, he had his receivers were David Patton, Givens, and what's his name? Wiggins was his tight end, and he had Troy Brown.
Who? Not just playing.
No, I was now Troy Brown was good. We all remember Troy Brown. He could play corner. He could do all, so he was good out of the bunch. But the others were just average, guys, and they ended up winning that first one. The guys we have, they're faster than those guys on the 2001 Patriots, but they're of less. How can I say it?
Just say it. Don't sugarcoat it.
Their catching skills are not better than the 2001 Patriot receiving corps.
You said they need gloves with glue on them?
Yeah, that might help. That might help. Rob, yes, if Mahomes pulls off a Super Bowl win this year, that man will officially be the new GOAT. Yes. There's no because he basically won with some guys that could catch some of the time.
I'll settle for that right now.
like sometimes they catch it, sometimes they don't, So, but yeah, he would definitely. I feel like that would put him above Brady because, like I said, that 2001 team we all know was mostly defense and Ty Law and McGinnis and a Lawyer and all of that for that team, but at least those guys that he was throwing to in 2001 for the pass, at least they could catch.
That's all. You ain't gotta be
at least they could catch
the ball. What is speed if you can't catch the ball?
Yeah, like just
hold on to the ball. Like
just hold on to it. Yeah. So, but we've seen Mahomes turn the water into wine before. So I guess that's what we're all kind of looking for. It's like, well, he's done it before.
Now they want him to turn into champagne. Like,
yeah.
Come on, man. The man is just human himself.
He's human.
Yeah, man. He ain't no AI robot, man.
All right, exactly. So, but great job by the defense. They held a high-flying Dolphins offense to no points in the first half. Tyreek only had 8 catches for 65 yards.
And a fumble.
That resulted in points.
Gotta say the fumble. When I see that, I thought that's the first time I got that hype and was screaming at the TV like, yes! Thank you, yes.
Yes. What
Shout out to two on the missed snap too, man. That sealed it for us, man.
Yeah, and the reason why that happened, when you're playing a defense and you know that they're coming, this isn't like the past Chief defenses where a blitz is coming and you're like, oh yeah, I'm about to have somebody wide open. Yeah, come on, boy. I'm about to have somebody. This about to be a touchdown. It's not like that no more.
Are they coming?
When they come on a blitz, nobody's going to be open. So now you have to figure it out.
And our safeties can hit now.
And yes.
That's give me Eric Berry vibes, boy.
Yeah.
Eric Berry used to do it all.
Yeah. Yeah. So now when they come on the blitz, it's like, okay, no one's going to be open right away. I have to scramble and do something to buy some time. Maybe somebody can get open. And the Chiefs secondary has been so good at taking away quarterbacks' first reads. When they get the snap and they look at that first read, it's covered 90% of the time. They look and it's like, no. And then you go to the second one and that one will be covered too. It's like, no. So now that gives time for that pass rush to come. So I feel like as good as the defensive line has played, Chris Jones, Karlaftis, and Dana, the other reason why they've been so successful on the defensive line is because that secondary covers for so long. It gives them extra time to get to the quarterback.
Right.
You know, so it all works, you know, and this defense is definitely the best it's been since the 90s. That's definite fact. Is it enough to ride it all the way to the Super Bowl? I feel like it is, but you still need the offense to do something. Yes.
We need the offense to wake up, man.
Yep. Yeah, definitely.
We should have traded for Juju again, man.
I would love to have him back. I would love to have Juju back right now. Yes, Rob. It's crazy to think that Mahomes doesn't know how it feels to not at least make it to the AFC Championship. Yes,
he won't. He don't have to not feel that. That's still a possibility. Defense can get us all the way there. It's just I'm thinking of the Super Bowl, like
yeah,
because our record is good enough to at least have home field advantage and everything like that. If we keep the ship steady, it's just getting beyond that point is what I'm scared of.
Yes. And it's crazy to me. I want to point this out, and then we'll get to the standings here real quick. The media, for whatever reason, they either don't like the Chiefs or they don't respect the Chiefs enough to have them as the AFC favorite. Every show, and I listened to about 3-4 different shows after Sunday. And it was, Chiefs defense is good. And then it's like, but Baltimore is still going to Super Bowl. Or if they don't say Baltimore, well, Bengals is coming on. The Bengals always beat the Chiefs, so Joe Burrow and them, they going to go to Super Bowl. They're always looking to pick another AFC team.
You know why, Greg? Stop playing, man.
But this didn't happen in the Brady-Belichick era. There was never a time
when
they were winning and there was like, well, this other team might win. No, that didn't happen in their era.
I'm going to say from a fan's perspective, it did. not necessarily the media. But
fans,
I got a whole different outlook on that. We don't have enough time, but but
I get where you're going, but still, it's like we're not saying the Bengals suck. We're not saying the Ravens suck. They are good teams. Is it going to be hard to beat them in the playoffs? Yes. But that does, just because a team may be hard to beat, it doesn't make them better than the Kansas City Chiefs. No.
I mean, the way the world is, people are tired of the Chiefs. Okay,
I get that.
You're great. You're good. Like eventually, they're like, bro, I don't. People like underdogs. We're not the underdog anymore. We are the top dog. So eventually, and it has to be. We know about this for ratings. You got to go against what makes sense to get ratings. Burrow hair and like that's clickbait. I know you don't believe that. And if you do believe it, you should get help. But for me, I've already accepted it. Like when you get in this caliber of teams are not gonna like you. Media is gonna go against you. Like you have to keep proving year in year out that you are the top dog. When we lose, everybody gonna be like, "See, I told you the Chiefs suck." Is Mahomes as good as he once was? Like, if we don't make the Super Bowl, that's gonna be the headlines for months. I told you. Should Andy Reid retire? Should it be this? Now it's all of this just stuff. So for the Chiefs, the best thing you could do is just keep winning, even if it's ugly. Like if you win by 1 point, if you win by a field goal, if Harrison Butker's your lead scorer for that day, whatever you got to do. But it does show versatility. We're not a one-trick pony no more. It's not just the Mahomes show. We can play grounded out games. We can just go the distance with kicking. We can do special teams. We have so many different facets that people don't talk about because it's all Mahomes. Like sometimes the greatness can overshadow the whole team's talent and success. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there we go. Yeah, that's very true. And I get it. People don't really like dynasties unless it's your team. I'm a fan. I've always been the weird fan. I like dynasties and teams that are consistently good, and I've always liked that kind of stuff. So when the Patriots were doing their thing, I never envied that. Because I'm like, hey, I hope the Chiefs. Well,
I did. I didn't like it.
I was like, well, I hope the Chiefs can be like that one day and dominate for a decade plus and do all that. So now that it's our turn and we're in it, it's like, okay, I didn't envy those guys when it was their turn. So why are they envying my guys now that it's my that is?
I expect the envy because I was very envious of Belichick and Brady. I didn't like to see it. I would watch the game. Oh, okay, they're about to win again. Going back to the Super Bowl. I didn't. And when he took away my Super Bowl chances because of D4.
D4.
I was even more envious. Like, I can't wait. I was so happy when Brady went to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I didn't know what to do. Finally.
Yes.
And then he beat us in Tampa.
That was because our offensive line was crap that day. But not Ravens receivers suck too. Yeah, but they won't say it. They're not as at least they catch the ball.
They're not as bad. We can't talk about that.
At least they catch the ball over there.
We'll love Odell right now.
Yes.
If he wouldn't stop getting hurt.
People hate great. Yes, that's true. People do hate greatness to a certain.
People root for. Okay, that's another question, Greg. So when you said you never envied, the Patriots, did you ever root against like? If an underdog was going against them, did you root for the underdog or did you root for the dynasty?
I was always the dynasty guy. I guess that's what makes me weird. Like now, I wouldn't be mad. Like if the team that ain't never won nothing won, it's like okay, well they won, but I always went with they've been there, they've done it. They know how to win. I'm always pick that team.
Nope. Whoever it was, I was the opposite. Oh, when you going against the Jags? Let's go, Jags. Are you going against Dallas? Hey, Dallas, let's go. I was always going against the Patriots. It don't matter who they was going against. I did not like the Patriots, man. I respected the Steelers dynasty over the Patriots. Even though it was a different dynasty, different time.
Yeah, different eras. Yeah.
But I just respected that. It's something about, that's another topic for another show.
Yeah, that's yeah, everybody has ones that they like. Some, like the Steelers in the 70s, some like the 49ers dynasty in the 80s. So it's, whatever, whichever you like. So I was never that guy who said, well, they win too much. Like, I never said that.
That was me. 10 years is a long time to dominate a league, man. That is a long time.
20 years. They did it for 20.
20. My mistake. Past how much I didn't care.
They did it for a whole 20.
I just did not. I seen Tom Brady in my school in elementary with the guy milk. I just seen this person so much. I just didn't want to see him no more, man. To be fair, he was
what's up, man? Things have more weapons on offense. Yes, they do. Now, I will say this, and then we'll get to the standings here. If Patrick Mahomes and Joe Burrow switch places right now, the Chiefs would not be 7-2.
And you know that. Guess who would though?
Just funny, yeah. The Bengals wouldn't be 5-3. They'll be
it'd be Mahomes head here. Every call.
Mahomes head.
Mahomes head, bro. Like, it'd be bad.
Just point that out.
Don't say that. I'm starting to think about that. It would be because look at they receiving core and tight end, and they got a nice defense.
Yep. Yep. The Chiefs wouldn't be 7-2 with Joe Burrow with this wide receiver core.
No.
So
no. Outside, we'd be where the donkeys are right now in the standings. Or we'd be tied or something. I don't know. It'd be a dog fight in the AFC West.
Yes. It'll be much closer than what it is. Yes. So let's get to the AFC.
Look good, West. Boy. That look good.
Yeah, AFC West standings. The Chiefs are still in first place. Excuse me, at 7-2. The Chargers beat Zach Wilson and the Jets on Monday.
I'm surprised
to improve to 4-4. Zach Wilson still looks awful. The Raiders beat the Giants. They beat Danny DeVito's cousin at quarterback, Tommy DeVito. He's not related. I'm just pointing that out there. But they did embarrass the Giants. And they improved to 4-5. And Pierce got his first win as a coach.
That's what's up, man. I hope he does good enough to earn that spot. I do. I think it'll be something for the record. I would love for them to be able to lose consistently, and now there's no excuse why they should be losing. So, Antonio Pierce, I hope you earn the head coaching job out there in Las Vegas, man. I do.
Yeah, if he ends up getting that job, it makes beating the Raiders a little bit more difficult. Yes.
And I love it. But even the opportunity from a standings of a black coach, like actually getting the opportunity and really taking it and doing something with it. So I'm with it. I'm not a Raiders fan by any. I'm still Rivals Raider hater all day, but it's no excuse at this point. So y'all got your coach. Y'all fired everybody in the room, including the ball boy. So it's it's no excuse.
And Denver still bringing up the rear at 3-5.
They don't. Why wouldn't they? Yes, I'm mad still. So whatever. I'm glad y'all at the bottom.
Yeah. They are they play a Buffalo on Monday.
Good luck.
Good
luck.
If Buffalo loses that one, then Diggs might just quit the rest of the season.
Come on here, man. Diggs, hey, I'll let you. Hey, you got to fight for your position or nothing. You can make an instant impact.
Oh yeah, just come on, yeah. He ain't gonna fight nobody.
No, it's no.
Yeah.
Who number one Robinson? Hey man, it's Diggs. Like, chill out.
It's Diggs.
It's Diggs, man.
Look at the so that's the AFC West Standings. This is the AFC Playoff Picture as of today. All right, so these will be the 7 teams if the season ended today. The Chiefs are still at 1 at 7-2. The Ravens are at 2 at 7-2. The Jags are 3rd at 6-2. Dolphins are 4 at 6-3. The Steelers they went from 2 to 4. The Steelers are at 5 at 5-3. The Browns are at 6 at 5-3. I wrote a typo here on the last one. Excuse me. That's not supposed to say the Browns.
Right, the Browns.
That is the Bengals at 7. The Bengals are 5-3. They would be the 7th seed if it ended today.
Ooh, know what that means?
They would have to come here in the second round.
You don't want to do that to yourself.
They would have to come here, but they would have to get past. If it did end and these were the standings, they would have to get past Baltimore to get to us. So
I would love to play. I want Baltimore, man. I want to see if Lamar Jackson can keep his streak up of not winning. I want to see. He needs to keep this streak of not doing good in the playoffs, man. He's just not it.
Yeah. I heard some of what you said, Cam. You kind of cut out there, but Lamar, it's all gonna be him. Is just kind of like how we are with Dallas. It's all good. Okay, the regular season, What you do in the playoffs?
Nothing.
That's how we're going to look at him. So if they are the 2nd seed and they end up getting bounced in that first round, it's gonna be some questions had.
It should be questions now. It should be questions now.
What was that? Okay, so we're got some technical issues right there, but those will be the 7 teams. So Chiefs, Ravens, Jags, Dolphins, Steelers, Browns, and Bengals. Those are your 7 in the AFC. All right, Cal. I got you.
You hear me?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Okay. But those are the 7 teams in the AFC right now that would be in the playoffs. All right. Let's quickly go to our play of the game. Our Love is Key play of the game. It's one that you all will love, especially Chiefs Kingdom. This was a no, yes play. Because it started off as no, and it turned out to be yes. So here is let me make sure I get our courtesy banner up right here. All right, courtesy of NFL Network. Our Love is Key play of the game. Rich Eisen, take it away, sir.
Out to Hill. That goes lower, ball's loose. It is loose and picked up and lateraled.
Oh, come on.
Out to Hill. That goes lower, ball's loose. It is loose and picked up and lateraled. Brian Cook. Touchdown. Kansas City.
All right, we're gonna try that one more time. having some technical bugs. Sorry about that. Let's try this. Let's try this again.
Out to Hill. That goes lower, ball's loose. It is loose and picked up and lateraled. Brian Cook. Touchdown. Kansas City.
All right, but you guys saw it. Y'all know what happened. Y'all know what happened. Brian Cook went all the way to the house and made it 21-0. So
shout out to Big Duffy.
That is our Love is Key play. Yep. Trent McDuffie with the strip. So that was our Love is Key play of the game. And let us before we shout out our sponsors and do all of that. The Chiefs are on a bye week.
Much needed.
So much needed. A good first half of the season. There's always things to work on. So as they are on a bye week, we will take a break as well. So we won't be with you on Saturday, but we will be back with you guys the next Saturday as we get ready to preview the game with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yep.
On Monday night. We will I will get somebody from the Eagles on here.
You said Jason
I'm gonna find somebody.
You said Jason Kelsey?
No, we're not. No, it ain't gonna be Jason.
Not yet, guys. We working toward it, man. We working toward it.
Yeah, I wish though. I wish, but no. Yeah, but I will find someone. Yes, and we'll have them on, and we will preview this huge game, the Super Bowl rematch of Super Bowl 57. So let's go ahead and give a shout out to our sponsors, and then we will head on out. Remember to start your day with love.
Yes, sir. Love is key. We are gearing up, like we said last week, December 1st. We will be doing our full carry out daily specials. So you guys have been very patient. We appreciate it a ton. That address is 8581 North Greens Hills Road. That number is 816-556-6912. Please go look at our social media handles. We also are on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. For Facebook, that is Love is Key Like. Instagram is the same thing. And as for TikTok, Love is Key 20. Guys, we are really appreciate all the support and the patience, and we are always here for you guys. Don't forget to start your day without love.
There it is. So make sure you guys check out Love is Key. The number is right here. 816-556-6912. To place your orders by phone. And just like Cam said, they also cater as well. So make sure you guys check them out. The food is awesome.
Yes, sir.
And also, real quick, and then we will head on out. Shout out to the Food Factory KC. This is their Instagram handle right here. Make sure you give them a follow. Daily specials are posted on their page. So make sure you guys check every day for a special. Make sure to also check in. They will tell you guys on their page where they're going to have their pop-up food trucks at. Okay, so make sure you got your notifications on and all of that, so you guys know where they will be at. Food is fresh, it's good, so make sure y'all give Food Factory KC a try. Okay.
Yep.
And we thank both Food Factory KC and Love is Key for being sponsors of Red Kingdom. All right. Thank y'all for hanging in with us the last few minutes with the technical bugs. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. That'll all be right next time. But we thank everybody for joining us on this special Victory Thursday. It is the bye week now. So we take a break and exhale for a few days.
Yes, we can actually enjoy, Sunday football without worrying about the Chiefs here or there. So I'm going to enjoy it.
Yes. So we will see you guys again next Saturday, 1 p.m. Central, right here on the ASAP Facebook page and YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to the ASAP YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell so you'll know not only when we are on, but also when other shows are on live as well on the network. And we shall see y'all again next Saturday. Until then, have a great rest of the week and weekend. And we'll see y'all next Saturday. Peace.
Whole sports all plays. Yeah. Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays.